Oh, but first, we need to go over some updates. So while I'm away on stage, we're going to have this video. We're going to make a cute card, and I want to give you the latest news. So this is the current host code. So when you use this host code, you're going to get a small gift in mid-April. So make sure you're writing that code down. And then the Latte Love class. Oh my gosh, guess what? It shipped out on Monday. Yay! I ended up not doing the expedited shipping and it still came so super fast. I don't know what happened, but we got all the product and everything done, so we shipped it out on Monday. So you guys should be getting it within the next day or so. Okay? Also be checking your email because I sent out the email with the passcode and the link to the private videos, because there's 4 private videos for each one of the projects. So be looking for that in your email box. We had 2 brand new kits posted last week. This is the Frog and Friends, very cute. And then this one is the Your Day to Shine. So this one is $14 and the item number is 163875. And remember, these do not come with the stamp sets in these ones. These are just the consumables. And then this one is the Frog and Friends. This item number is 163874, and this kit's $12. So what they say from Stampin' Up, that these frogs and shark they're like a little game for the young kids to play. But you could also turn these into gift card holders and put them on the front of a card. Very cute idea. All right, so those are your 2 latest new card kits. And then the newest paper pumpkin has been posted, and it's the Delicate Wings. Looks like that. So all you butterfly lovers, this is going to be right up your alley. And then also there is a coordinating die to add on, and this one is called Thanks and Beyond Dies, and it looks like this. And you can only get this exclusive die as an add-on if you are already a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, all right? So you can add that while supplies last to use with your Paper Pumpkin. I believe it's going to be used with the next at least 2 kits. So April and May's kit. Oh, and June. April, May, and June. So these dies will work with all 3 months. I just noticed that. But this is for April. So if you want to sign up for the April kit, you have until May 10th to do so, all right? But you can see it's got pretty butterflies. All right, so that is Paper Pumpkin. And then here is the printable. I'll try to have that listed down below the video. If all else fails, because we're going to on stage, if all else fails, just go to my website here. Let me show you that website right down here. DawnStampingThoughts.net. Go to my website tomorrow morning about 7 o'clock. It should be posted. And then the printable will be posted on my website. Those of you that got my newsletter, you guys got that already. So hopefully you guys can make this card right along with me. Yay! All right, so let's take that off. Now let me get the card ready. So I have lost already a piece of the Latte Love stamp set. I lost the coffee piece, and I know it's probably going to show up in the weirdest place, but I won't be able to use that stamp today unless it magically shows up. I had it on a block, and then it must have fell off. But I'm glad I got the Latte Love class done for those that you got the class. So I did get it done before then. All right, so let's go ahead and get all our pieces. I do have another card that I made using the Carnival Treat, so you might want to stick around to see that one. That one's really cute. All right, let me give you all the pieces because I did do a lot of the die cutting and the cutting out of the cups and all that kind of stuff. So, but let me give you all the pieces. So you're going to use, well, I'm using Early Espresso cardstock. This piece, let me get my printable here so I can tell you exactly what it is. Hold on. I got to tell you the score lines because I got to actually score it with you guys too today. All right, so let me put this on my little stand here in front of my eyeballs. All right, so this Early Espresso is cut at 4 3/4 by 11, and we're going to score this piece together. So 4 3/4 by 11, and then you're going to need 2 pieces of the same color, Early Espresso, cut at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and you need 2 of those, okay? And then I got a piece, or I got lots of pieces of the a little Latte designer paper. Let me tell you what those measurements are. Okay, so this piece is going to go on the front of the card. This is cut at 3 1/4. Oh, you know what? I don't have this on the PDF or the printable. I'll put that on there before I actually finalize it, all right? So this piece is for the front. This is cut at 3 1/4 by 5 1/2. Yeah, 3 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then these two pieces are cut at 2 1/4 by 3. 2 1/4 by 3. And I'm using all the colors of the designer paper because they all really coordinate so beautifully together. Now this piece, I cut a little bit extra longer because when we cut our pocket, I'm going to, you know, kind of adjust the size for that. So this is actually a long piece. So this is the actual 6-inch long by 2 1/2. Okay. So this is going to be for the pocket. And then we're going to use 3 pieces of basic white. And these are all 3 cut at 2 1/2 by 4 1/2. So you need 3 of those for each one of the panels. And then let me just go ahead and show you this here. This is from, let me grab my dies. This is from the Thoughtful, oh, you know what? I just seen that I misspelled this. Thoughtful Expressions dies. And I used the largest die right here for that with the crumb cake for the front of the card. Yes, I forgot an H there. So I misspelled it. That's what I get for being in a hurry, right? Okay, so that is from the Thoughtful Expressions dies. And there is a stamp set that coordinates with that one. All right, so I went ahead and die cut that out. And then, now this is where I don't get to stamp with you guys. I'll stamp the cups to show you what I did. But I did cut out 2 of the cups. And actually these 2 right here. So I cut out 2 of the cups and I colored one with Pool Party Stampin' Blends and one with the Lemon Lolly. Okay. And then I cut out 2 of the little coffee cups, which you get both of them in the kit or the die collection, I should say, when you buy it in a bundle. Remember, this is an online exclusive. So you have 1 cup going to the left and then 1 coffee cup going to the right. So you get 2 of the mini coffee cups in your die collection. So I went ahead and die cut both of those out with the Pool Party designer paper here. And then one with the clips of coral and the coffee beans on that one. And then I stamped the Hello There, Let's Catch Up. And I cut that out with the Stylish Shapes, the largest banner. And then this one, I cut out, this one too. I cut out from the designer paper, a little Latte, and I just cut them out with my paper snips. And even though if it goes off the edge, you can still use these coffee cups. Okay, so don't think that they're wasted because they're not the whole coffee cup. I'm going to show you can still use them. And then I went ahead and cut out the, let me see here, I got 2 of the early espresso for the little coffee cups here, so we got to glue those on. And then I got a spoon with the silver foil sheet. And then this one, what does it say? This one's on me, which is also in that same stamp set. And I cut the smallest, I mean, I don't think I've ever found a greeting that would fit in here very recently. So this one's on me, fits in that smallest Stylish Shape die right here, the banner, this little tiny one right here. Okay? So I cut that out, and then this one was the largest. All right, so let's go ahead and grab our paper trimmer. Actually, let me go ahead and glue my cups together because, or my coffee in my cup, because if I lose that, I don't have any more die cuts. So I'm going to take my little cups. I'm just going to put a little glue in the top of the coffee cup. Let me get my, take your pick. And we're going to pick up my coffee and put that right in the center of the top. Here's the other one. See, I'll lose it if I don't do it right now. So put that right there. Okay. So now let me show you what these are from. This is from also the die collection. Let me grab it. Oh. This is from this little die right here. It cuts out 2 of them for both cups. Okay? It's perfect. I don't want to lose that cup. All right, so we got our 2 coffee cups with their coffee glued. Now these are your 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. We're going to score this piece, the 4 3/4 by 11 piece. Let's scoot all this over here. Get my paper trimmer. All right, so we are going to score on the 11-inch side at 2 3/4, 5 1/2, and 8 1/4. I gotta open up my arm. My stamp. So 8 1/4. Okay, so this is gonna make your accordion part of your gift card holder. So we need our trimmer to cut our pocket. Now, if you don't want to add a gift card holder to this card, you would stop right here and just make your accordion card fold and just fold it back on itself so that the card is going to look like an M or a W upside down. But we want the point here is going to be the opening part of the card. So it's going to open up like this. Okay? So now if you want to make a gift card holder the way we're going to do it today, I'm going to cut at an angle from this point here, which is the 2 3/4 inch score line. And I'm just going to cut it at an angle down to the edge here. So it really doesn't matter how much of a pocket you want to make. It's really totally up to you. But you do want to have some of the pocket part of the card. You want it to be at least enough at the bottom to hold the gift card. So you're going to cut, like I said, you're going to line this up at the 2 3/4. Oops, sorry, you're not in view here on my screen. So I'm going to line up the 2 3/4 inch score line, and I'm just going to angle cut that down to this edge. Okay, so then you can use this piece to cut out your little coffee centers, you know, for your coffee cup. So you can definitely do that if you want. I don't want anything sticking to my bottom of my trimmer. All right, so use this piece to cut out your little coffee things, right? And now we're going to decorate one piece of the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch. This is going to be the front of my card. So let's go ahead and get this piece decorated so then we can put our card together. We're going to put this 3 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of designer paper along the right-hand side of one of my fronts. And again, I'm using liquid glue so I get that little bit of wiggle room there. And stick that down. Okay. Now you can add some ribbon here. You can add some linen thread. I just kept mine kind of plain today. All right, so this is going to be the front, and then this is going to be the back piece of our card. So we're going to go ahead and decorate our little decor element here with our coffee cups. Let me show you. Let me get some scrap. I do have the coffee cup, so I can at least stamp that with you and show you what I did. So let me get that. I'm going to stamp the coffee cups with the earliest. Oh, I just found it! Yes! Look at it. It's stuck to my early espresso ink pad. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I can stamp that now with you guys. That's funny. All right, let's not lose that. Oh, my heart was broken because that's what makes this coffee cup look so realistic. All right, so early espresso, I'm going to stamp the coffee cup. I think I might need a bigger piece here. I don't know. Oh, maybe not. I don't know if I'll fit both of them on there, but I did stamp it twice, all right? So let me see if I can stamp this on here twice. There's one. Oh, I don't know. No, it's not going to fit. So I'll just go ahead and stamp one over here on this other piece of scrap, okay? Yay, I found the little insert for my coffee. So this is the piece that I lost that I just magically found. See? I'm telling you, it shows up in the weirdest places. I was for sure thinking I was going to see it on my foot because I had my flip-flops on and I was going to like either be stepping on it. So I'm taking the coffee insert right here and I'm stamping it inside the cup. And there's actually like a little area where you can stamp it, and it's a photopolymer stamp set so you can see right where to stamp. So you can see how cute that looks. Okay. And then I'm just gonna keep that open off to the side here. And then we're gonna take our blends. I'm using the Pool Party Dark and the Lemon Lolly Light. And I'm just gonna color around the rim of my coffee cup. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I found that. And then I'm also gonna outline the cup, just to add more yellow or the lemon lolly to the cup. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing with the Pool Party. So coloring the rim and the handle. I'll show you these up close once I get done coloring them. And I'm using the Pool Party Dark. This one. Okay. Oh, let me add a little bit of the lines there. All right, so here's my coffee cups. Right? Aren't they cute? So cute. All right, let me pick up my die here. I need this piece here. Let me pick this up. Okay, so this was the die that fell on the floor. All right, so this is in your A Little Latte or A Little Love, Latte Love die collection. So you're just going to go ahead and run that through your die cut machine, right? Cut both of the cups out. So that's pretty easy to do. And then for the steam, there is a steam stamp. I know, it's like a tongue twister here. Let me put this back in my case before I lose it. I do not want to lose this coffee part of my stamp. Don't you hate that when you lose something and it's like, I just had it. And then it like disappears. So no reason to fret. It will show up. It's just maybe not when you're least expecting it, right? So what I did is I'm going to take some vellum cardstock, and I've already done 2 of my steams, but I'm going to show you what I did. So I'm going to take my embossing buddy, and I'm going to run that embossing buddy over the vellum, and then I'm going to take my Versamark. Let me show you the steam and the stamp set. This is the steam that I'm stamping, all right? And we're going to stamp that with the Versamark. Okay. And then we're going to add the white embossing powder. The black embossing powder is supposedly going to be repackaged, or it's coming from another manufacturer, I believe is what Stampin' Up has told us. So that is why it's currently not available. And then that means the white and the clear, since it's in the basics, I don't think it's going to be available, but it's because of the black, I believe. But I'm not 100% sure. All right, let me get my heat tool. So I heat set it. Well, I'm going to heat set it with the heat gun, or the heat tool gun. Sorry. And heat set that powder and make it melt. Definitely want to use your tweezers if you have them, so then it melts it and it makes it like glossy. So cute. All right. Then what I did is I'm going to take my paper snips. I'm going to cut out one of my steams. And I've said this in the videos because we do this also on one of our, or maybe a couple of our cards for the class. And I really do think that the steam, when you add it to the coffee cup, it really adds a little something something to it that makes it even more legit in my eyes. So I'm just following around the curve of the steam like that. So cute. All right. And then we're going to pop this up on a glue dot onto one of my cups. And there is like a right way and a wrong way, I guess. The steam is kind of like spraying out, kind of. That would be the top. So I'm going to put the glue dot towards the bottom. Let me see if I can grab that on there. Come on up there, little glue dot. There we go. All right. So then I'm going to take one of my cups. I'm going to take the Pool Party cup. Is this the one I want? No, this one is the one I want. We're going to stick that right in the center of the coffee like that. Isn't it cute? And then this one, the lemon lolly, is going to get a spoon kind of leaning up on that. So we're going to put a little mini dimensional on the silver spoon here. So cute. And I'm just going to lean this one up, right up against that coffee cup like that. So we have 2 coffee cups, which are the same, but each one does something different. So this one's got the coffee steam, and then this one's got the spoon, right? And then we're going to pop both of those up on dimensionals. We're going to put those on that crumb cake layer. I'm going to put my pool party one over here. And then my lemon lolly one. Now, I'm not really pushing these down permanently because I want to take my hello there. I already got dimensionals on that. I'm going to kind of wiggle it underneath the cup. Yeah, that actually looks really good right there. So then that's going to get centered kind of like between the crumb cake layer, and then the coffee cups are going to hang over that a little bit. And then what I did for the embellishments, I used the swirl dots that are also in this suite, which look really nice with this card too. So let me get my, take your pick tool. I'm going to take one of the dots in each of the colors, and I'm just going to add this just to add a little bit more texture to the layer here. There we go. So that's the layer of the front of my card. So I'm going to take the front here with that designer paper. We're going to pop this up on dimensionals. Just put one at the top, one at the bottom. And then I'm going to put this over towards the early espresso side over here. Just kind of offset it so it's not smack dab in the middle, but I think it looks kind of cute like that. All right. So this is the front of our card, and then like I said, the other piece that's cut at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, that's going to be the back of our card, okay? Now, we're going to decorate the inside of our accordion part of our card. Remember, we have our long piece. Oh, here it is. This is our long piece of the designer paper. This is from a little Latte designer paper. This is probably, well, this one and this one's probably my favorite from this pack. I love these. But anyway, so this piece is, since the score line, this panel is actually cut at 2 3/4, or not cut, sorry, scored at 2 3/4. We cut our designer paper at 2 1/2. So it should sit onto that panel really super nice. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer it right where I want it. And then I'm going to move it up a little bit. And then I'm going to flip this over. And I'm going to cut this down. So this is going to fit and mat onto my pocket perfectly. So then once I move it down, see how that's going to mat on there really good? But the key is to cut the designer paper longer than your pocket so you have some wiggle room to move it up and then cut it. And then I can use this piece for another pocket if I wanted. So then I'm going to add some liquid glue to this. Remember, this is going to be my pocket for my gift card. So we're going to put this on the front of that pocket. See how it fits on there really good. And then our 2 pieces of basic white that are going to go on the inside of that W piece, like right here. And right here, remember, these are cut at 2 1/2 by 4 1/2. And then our designer paper is cut at 2 1/4. Did I say 2 1/2? 2 1/4 by 3. These 2 pieces are cut at. So we're going to put these onto our basic white pieces. I just thought it would be fun to bring in the panels and then add more of the really pretty designer paper to the panels of the inside of the accordion part of the card. So then this one's going to go over here. Okay. And And then we can just glue these in. But if you want to stamp on a greeting, so I would highly recommend that you stamp first and then put it in, because, you know, once you stamp it and if it's not straight or upside down or something, make sure you do that before you actually put it in. But this one, let me see, how did I do this one? This one is going to go over here on the third panel, second from the gift card holder pocket, right there. And then this one with the plaid is going to go over here next to the pocket. Okay, and then you're going to cut 3 of your basic white. So the third one is pretty much for your signing of the card if you want. You could also put it on the back of your layers here. Remember how we have our 2 pieces here? You could always put another larger piece of the basic white on the back side if you need more space for signing. And you can just decorate this section here if you wanted with more designer paper or whatever. Okay, so we're going to put this piece of basic white on the last panel right here. Okay. Now, how I decorated the panels is I took this thanks so much. Now, let me show you this because I'm going to actually demonstrate this, even though I won't cut it with you, but you'll see it visually and hopefully it will make sense. I'm going to take that thanks so much. Remember, we cut that out with the banner from the Stylish Shapes. So I just want to show you what I did. So I stamped the thanks so much, and I took the, I think it's the second to the largest one, the more narrow one right here. You have this one and then you have the other 2. So I took this size banner and I just die cut it. Now here's the trick, because these panels are only 2 3/4 inches wide. And this banner, you can see, is longer than 2 3/4. So I cut it down so it would fit into my little pocket panel. So I took the thanks so much here. Let me see if I can hold this up here. So I took the thanks so much and I moved it down to this end first, right? Lined it up. And then I sent that through the die cut machine. And then I re-put it through the die cut machine, but this time I took the die cut that was already cut out. So let's say I cut it out like this, right? So I cut it out. Then I cut that piece out. So I'm going to recut it, but this time I'm going to line it all up and I'm going to move this end a little bit shorter. And you can line it up really nice and then run that through the die cut machine. So then this is actually smaller. So you can see here on my desk, right? This thanks so much is smaller because I used the banner, but I moved it down a little bit. So now it fits inside my panel card right here perfectly. Okay, so we're going to pop that up on more dimensionals. Get my full-size ones here. So we're just going to pop this up onto the pocket. This is where my gift card's going to go. And I got the cutest gift card too. Let me show you it. I know it doesn't really matter because of Starbucks, like even if you got like one like this, it's still the idea that it's a coffee, you know, coffee place. So here's a Starbucks card, but this is the one that I had in my sample. It's so cute. Thanks. This one's on me. And that's the greeting that we stamped. This one's on me. So I thought that was so cute. I don't know. It's just really cute how it all coordinates together. All right, so then we're going to take our Calypso Coral coffee cup. Remember the little one that we added the early espresso little coffee inside of it. I'm going to put that on a dimensional. And I'm just going to position this right over top of that. Thanks so much. So let me show you this up close. See, it's just kind of like sitting on that thanks so much like a shelf. Okay. Then this panel here is the one where we're going to put, this one's on me, but we need a mini dimensional for that because this is the tiny banner. So I'm going to put one of those, maybe put 2 of those on that. And we're going to put this right up. Now you could also stamp this on here. I just feel like it just adds a little bit more character to it if you pop it up. So we're just going to put this right along that edge of that pool party here. Right there. Is that what I did? Or did I put, oh, I put it on the, sorry. I put it on the wrong panel. I put it over here. Let's put this one over here. This one's on me. And then what I was thinking is I put the pool party cup on that one. So pool party cup, like the Calypso Coral one here. I put the pool party one because that's right here on the next of it. So, or right next to the next panel. And I just set that right next to this one's on me. So far that's what it looks like. Then we're going to take our Early Espresso ink again. I'm going to stamp the greeting. I have, let me see here. I have this. You're the best part of my day. We're going to stamp this on the last panel with the Early Espresso ink. Stamp this right in the center of that panel. And I think we're done with the stamping, right? Yeah, because now we're just going to add our coffee cups that we cut out with our paper snips. So remember when I said about it being flat, like I wish I would have brought the paper over here to show you, but you'll have some coffee cups that are like right on the edge. You can still use these because look, you can take this coffee cup and you can just put it right up on the edge of your paper and nobody's going to know any different, like you didn't mean to do it that way on purpose, right? Or you can put it on the edge over here. So just because it cut off some of the coffee cup, still use those coffee cups because they are so cute. All right, so maybe, I think I'm going to put this Pool Party / Costa Cabana version. I'm going to use my liquid glue. I'm going to put this version on the Pool Party designer paper over here. So I'm going to put it just like I was mentioning. I'm going to put it right up at the top. Just like that. Isn't that cute? So cute. And then we're going to add this Calypso Coral one, either up on top or on the bottom. Now, I would really rather this be cut straight. You know what I mean? So typically when I send a card, when I sign it at the bottom. So I want my decoration to go up towards the top. So I'm just going to kind of see where I want to put this cup. And I don't want it too close to this one. So I'm going to put it over here. And I'm just going to cut my straight edge here and a little edge here. And we're going to just finagle this onto my basic white piece here. We're just going to line that up with the top and the side. Just like that. Is that good? That looks really good. So it's bringing the whole coffee theme into this cute little accordion, expandable accordion gift card holder. Isn't that cute? All right, now this is what we're going to do. We're going to fold all our score lines and we're going to burnish with the bone folder. I feel like I got the droppies today. I don't know what's going on. All right, so we're going to fold the score lines, burnish really good with the bone folder. Remember, you're going to keep it as an M shape for the inside of our card. Okay? Let's scoot all this stuff out of the way here. So this is the way the card's going to go, or the insert of the expandable accordion part of the card is going to be folded like this. And then we're going to put the back piece over here. We're going to put Stampin' Seal on that. You could also use, might as well use liquid glue. So we're going to put liquid glue on the back of the accordion piece, making sure you're paying attention to how the card is sitting up, right? So this is the way the card sits up, right? So this is going to be the back. So I'm going to take the back piece of my Early Espresso, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I'm going to put this into that card, and I'm going to put it right in the center of my Early Espresso piece right there. Now, the one thing with the liquid glue, you got to give it a couple minutes to set up, right? All right. Now we're going to take our front of our card. I'm just really reinforcing that score line. All right, now with this being a gift card holder, you definitely have enough, see you have enough room for your gift card pocket here. Maybe you can't see it too good, but with the early espresso being dark, you definitely have room to put your liquid glue around there, okay? Just don't go crazy and add a big old glob of glue because it will expand when you put it down. So just put a little light strip of liquid glue on your 3 sides. So along this side, the bottom, and this short side right here, okay? And then we're going to take the front of our card. Keep your gift card handy. We're going to fold up our card, right? I'm going to hold this down with my right hand as I bring in the front of my card over here. I'm going to actually pick it up. And we're just going to layer this onto to match up the back of our early espresso piece of the card. You can put it on the counter if you want to line it up really nice. But again, you have liquid glue on there, so there's a little bit of wiggle room there. So you're just going to attach that gift card pocket to the front of this accordion gift card holder. I'm just setting that up. And then once you feel like you're good to open it, go ahead and take your gift card. Now what I find is that put the gift card in, and then you can hold the sides down a little bit better because I feel like the pocket is kind of formed when the gift card is in the pocket. Not that it wouldn't hurt it if you didn't do this, but you know as well as I do, sometimes pockets, if you don't use dimensionals or something, it's kind of like really super flat. Because see, now that's already forming a pocket, so they can slide it in and out really nice. And it doesn't have to go all the way into the pocket because it is going onto a quarter sheet of the cardstock on the front. So you can see it's still hidden from the front. And then that's the card, and it sits up so cute. Isn't that adorable? And then it folds up and it fits into a regular size envelope. Ta-da! I love it. And it's all about the coffee, right? And then you'd put your Starbucks gift card in here. So either gift card is really cute. So adorable. All right, so there's the card. Now let me show you the other one. It's actually the exact same card. So here's the same card. Whoop. Same card. Same, but different, right? That's what we say in the glitter pit. Same, but different. But yes, it sits up so cute. And plus, it's a little gift card. Now, if you didn't want to use the gift card, remember, you just wouldn't cut that at an angle. But it would still be an accordion fun fold card. An expandable accordion fun fold card. Okay? So now let me show you the one with the carnival treats, which, of course, I was channeling Griffey because, you know, this is the kind of card he would like to get. All right, so let me show you that one. Let me show you actually all the stamp sets I use for this one. If you want to reduplicate this one. Of course, I use the Lighter Than Air designer paper, which is, you know, my top favorite designer paper from the mini catalog. So I use the Lighter Than Air designer paper. Oh, I got to open it like this. Look how fun that is. So springy and carnival feeling with all the treats, cotton candy, Slurpees, donuts, and ice cream. Oh my! And you guys know I really like to cut up the words because especially if the word greetings are too big, like make a wish, this would definitely fit on here, but I wanted it to be kind of customized. You know, like with this one, sending you lots of love. That is from the Hooray for Surprises. So this one right here is sending you lots of love. So I just stamped the greeting on scrap, and then I just hand cut it out. And then the yum yum is one greeting in the ice cream swirl right here. And then I use the ice cream cone, and I use the die. This also comes in a bundle with the die collection, which I stamped with the ice cream cone, and then I stamped the ice cream with the ice cream, you know, the ice cream part of the ice cream cone. So then that goes on to the ice cream cone. Very cute. So that is available in a bundle. And these are in the mini catalog. The Hooray for Surprises is also in a bundle. Ice cream swirl. And then this one is a hostess only item. So you can earn hostess rewards to get $15 for a $150 order. And then you can use that for this set. And then I think this one's $14. But super cute. So, and then I just added all four panels with the lighter than air designer paper. And then I kind of color coordinated the little treats for each of the panels. And then the front has the big ice cream cone. And then Hope Your Day is Sweet is from the ice cream swirl right here. Hope Your Day is Sweet. So you can see how that's laid out with the greeting. So this way, when I stamped it, I just cut out each word and I just staggered it vertical instead of it going like this in the stamp. I didn't actually cut the stamp. I mean, I guess you could, but I actually stamped it and then cut out each of the words. It's a little bit easier that way too. And it makes your stamps, I feel like, get more mileage. Okay? All right, guys. Yay! Hope you had fun. Hopefully you were surprised that we were going to have a video today. But this is the Latte Love Expanded Accordion gift card holder. I love it. Great for any occasion. All right, guys. If you guys have any questions, I'm just a text, a phone call, or email away. I will be away till Sunday, so I'll be back in my office on Monday. So if you guys have any questions about your orders, about products, that if it, you know, something happens, you can always call Stampin' Up and they will be there to help you. Just tell them that your demo is in Houston, Texas for on stage. All right, so I will see you guys live next week. Have fun crafting. I love you guys.